Welcome back from Dubai. I just arrived in Dubai. I'm still setting up, but still, obviously, I will not let you down on your daily vlog. And today I want you to know very, very sincerely why I am investing into Virgin Galactic. Enjoy! So, welcome! Mikasa es su casa. First of all, let's talk about the channel here. I think the most important part of this vlog is to understand which philosophy of this channel we are heavily invested. Okay, so I would say if someone asked me that we are specialized into finding this 10x opportunities. Now, this is very easy to say, but it's actually very, very possible, okay? It's not the amount of trades or the right timing. It's more about finding really the right stocks that are changing the world. We have done this 2009 with Tesla, okay? And one of the stocks that we are heavily investing here is on Virgin Galactic. As you know, this is a very interesting company because it's changing the industry of space travel. Now, if you are thinking about those companies, which kind of boxes we are taking in to find those 10x opportunities, then we are definitely saying that those companies are innovating in their space or the whole world. And you know, in the case of Tesla, it was the whole world. In case of Virgin Galactic, it's more about the industry, right? The industry is very, very new, but it's one of the most important industries in the whole world because it can be a crucial part for us humans to survive in the future. So this is important to understand. So for once we are looking into those companies that really want to change the world, that having a kind of, you know, a pattern that is really potential to create a product that, you know, people will maybe first not understand, right? People were there and saying, you know, Tesla is a totally bad product, but it was in the end something that just a few understand how revolutionary this is, okay? And I think something similar is great for Virgin Galactic stock because then you have the very, very nice and very, very profitable effect that so many people will short sell Virgin Galactic or short selling Virgin Galactic. And this will give us another huge opportunity for this stock to gain. And you know, this is even more important. You know, people are saying focus on the revenue or the numbers, fundamentals, whatsoever, but this is not really the main point that you should go into first. Look into those different facets that a stock can have for you. Like, for example, how is the management team? How is the growth of the company? How is the innovation status? Okay, is the management team vocal on social media to promote the company and their products and stand behind it like so many did before, you know, Elon Musk with Tesla, Steve Jobs with Apple. You know, you have so many great examples where you have this one person that is really pushing forward this company. And you know, in Virgin Galactic we have even two. We have Shamas, but we also have Richard Branson, right? So as you can see, there's some couple of points, and you know, in total we might have, you know, 300 points that we are going through. Exactly, this is the search for the next X10 stock. But let's dive more into specific why we invest Virgin Galactic. Now, before we diving into why the space stock is so important, let's have, you know, discussed at least two things. First of all, I would appreciate when you are absolutely smashing that like button, okay? 1,000 likes and I will be very, very happy. And the second thing, I think my hairs look a little bit weird today, okay? So don't think about what he's having on top of his head. It's my hair. And yeah, so let's talk about the other solution and the area where I really want to expand now this vlog into. So you seeing this company and they are doing a really crazy stuff, right, with this space tourism. But if you're thinking about it, it's a business as everyone's else, right? They are building a product, they're having a team, they are exploring a different path, they are innovating, they are using a product that actually, was developed by one of the biggest guy in their airfield industry. They got the X prize. So there's a couple of things that you are getting to be confronted if you are doing real research. So before we diving into some points that I did with my research, I want to really animate you guys. If you are putting money into a stock, then do it the same way like you would put your life savings into a property, okay? You are studying the neighborhood. You know where the schools are. You know which renovations are there, okay? You are maybe consulting with a specialist even, right? Think about it, right? Go to a specialist of the air industry, right? And talk about him. Ask him what he thinks about the concept, right? I'm a strong believer that, I can make 2-3 investments per year, and I have 5 stocks in my portfolio. I'm still doing better than 99% of other guys out there that are saying, diversification, 30 stocks in the portfolio, and I'm neither going down, but he also don't go up, So I'm a very, very super convinced person when it comes to, do your homework, do a lot of research. And exactly, we are doing this in our group here on Wolf of Dubai in our membership, for example, in the Discord, right? But use this kind of tools and really dive deep into it. There's no so much like a too deep rabbit hole that you can dive into, because the more you know, the less scared you are about things that might come up, which will definitely impact your investment strategy, okay? So there's moments in life and in your investment career that are really scary, but as soon as you are doing your homework, you will be in really good hands and very successful on the market, okay? So this is important, but let's talk about some topics that I thought are very important. So Virgin Galactic has a huge advantage because they are doing this already for 10 plus years, okay? So this is something that is really, as longer it takes, and this is something Shamas said, so shout out to Shamas, if something goes longer, or it's something that is specific to a very hard problem that need to be solved, as better can be the entry barrier, against other competitors. And this is fantastic, right? You want to have, one competitor in your industry, right? I mean, it would be not nice that you are the only company is doing something like that. Well, this is another point, right? I mean, the monopoly, or the really important thing here is that we are having very less companies that are doing this right now. So then we are looking into the team where we have Shamas, Richard Branson, George Whitesides, now Michael Koglaser. This is also very convenient for me because I think that there's lots of experience, a great combination between old folks, between new folks, between, very successful folks, right? Billionaires, they're coming together and doing exactly this, Shamas being the chairman and Richard being the PR guy, and making this a big wow effect. And then I think one of the most important, and I can tell you, 300 other points that I'm looking at, but I want to show you that the next stock, it's possible that your grandma actually finds it, okay? Because she is saying, oh, there is this one company that delivers all of their packages in the street, and the street is full of it, and you see it before Wall Street see it. And exactly, this is beautiful when you are as early as possible, okay? Because you want to be very early, guys. As early as possible, as more you multiply your money, and as faster you come to your 10x. And then if you want, you can sell it then. If not, then you just got to keep on holding it. If you not have to buy a house or whatsoever, daily life things that obviously are good reasons to take out some money. But otherwise, I think that you should have a really 10-year horizon and say, I know that this $10,000 that I'm putting in now into this stock could be $100,000 in 10 years. Maybe sometimes it's just 1 year, like it was in Tesla since we saw it and discovered it, right? We don't know how the stock price will develop in the 2021 operational start of Virgin Galactic. But really what is also important for me is that, people are getting to know the company, because you can have the greatest product and you can have the greatest team and the greatest growth rate, but if nobody knows your stock, then it will not go up, okay? So, and this point is very, very strong with Virgin Galactic as well. So, these are the points that I'm going through. It's not only, I'm diving into cash and fundamentals and so on. It's sometimes even the other big attributes that, make a 10x stock. Yeah, welcome to the conclusion of this video. First of all, if you watched it so far, then congratulations, because I will let you know what is really, really important for you. If you want to have more content, if you want to be with like-minded people, then check out the join button below all my videos and live streams, because there you can get access to a Discord chat with the second tier, or with the third tier, even have one-on-one with me, and we will chat over email or social media on a regular basis about your trades, your portfolio, on your questions, okay? I will be available for you, and it's less than your Netflix subscription that is absolutely time wasting. If you think about it, think about it, that Netflix is time wasting, and yes, it's entertaining, but it's definitely time wasting if you can learn how to really find the next 10x stock and 10 times your wealth. Now, I always thought like, okay, how is the closest way to describe the strategy that we are following here on this channel? And I think the closest strategy to this strategy that we are having here, innovators, 10x stocks and so on, is I think the totally not, traders. It is a totally different industry. It's, I think, the venture capitalists. They have, let's say, $1 million as money available. Okay, so let's put it in the room. And then what's happening is actually that take 100,000, so they split the initial big investment into 10, and put it into those companies, and some of them, will never return, the money, or will just have over the years 10-20% increase in value. But some of them, right? Some of them will 10x, some of them will 20x, some of them will even 50x. And I think this is a very, very nice saying to say, you know what, we have a certain amount of money available, and we are putting it, step by step into very, very interesting potentials for the 10x stocks. And I think this is the closest thing that I can think of describing the strategy. And I think that, it's really interesting, because if you invested into, for example, Apple, and saw, that Apple is really changing with its simplistic product line and its great leader and its sales numbers that were growing, that innovation in music and computer phones, right? Or let me tell you another story. What about if you have seen that Netflix was the biggest client of the US Postal Service, right? Because they sent so many DVDs out there that you could see there's a big innovator in this space coming in. And if you have seen him, then you really want to invest as soon as possible and keep it as long as possible, because those companies like Amazon, Apple, Netflix, they all having all-time highs right now, so you will never you want to sell, okay, your stock. And this is, the thing that we are preaching here. Find the 10x stock and hold it. The best time is forever. Obviously, there's a situation where the fundamental story will change and the company will be innovated by other companies, and then you really need to have a look if it's really worth it to, continue with this investment. But, you are lucky, because I will definitely let you know what we are doing.